Galo Gay. It is the one and only Ronin the Traveler. I want to give a shout out to all you guys that's members of the channel, and a shout out to all the guys in the Passport Cartel. Got a question from a first-time traveler to Dominican Republic named Paul. Paul says, Ronin, I'm coming to the DR. I don't want to get finessed. How do men get finessed by women in Dominican Republic? Now, let me stop you right there. You can get finessed by anybody in Dominican Republic. It can be women, dudes, tour guides, expats. Anybody can get it because they look at you as money, resources, and new booty. Damn. So it can go down like that. So here's the thing, man. The best way to not get finessed is prepare before you go, and you're doing the right thing asking me. And here's how it gets you from the women's standpoint. Women know what we like. They know, like, these chicks have talked to so many different dudes. They've studied us, man. They're good. Dominican women are good. They've studied a lot of us because a lot of men are very weak. They tell these women every goddamn thing. Man, you'll be surprised the stuff Dominican women have told me these pillow talkers have said. And let me say this before we get started. This is not all Dominican women. This is not all Colombian women. I'm talking about a certain type of woman because dudes get mad. They come in my comments. Ronin, my wife. I ain't talking about your wife, Ninja. I'm just telling guys, remember, this is a first-time traveler. When you're a first-time traveler, you're usually going to deal with the lowest hanging fruit most of the time. So let's get into this, man. Let me give you an example of how women can get you. You're not even thinking about it. This happened to me, so I'm telling you, Paul. Let me tell you what happened to me. I first get to Santo Domingo, and I'm going to a grocery store. Now, I have my date with me. The girl just wants to come with me. She said, well, I want to come with you. Me and her go to National together. She's with me. So I'm not even thinking about, I don't even know what pesos really are. I don't know how they work. She asked me, she showed me some shampoo, this American shampoo. She say, Bobby, can I get a few things? Like, just a little bit, no mucho. I'm like, yeah, I see how fine she is. She look good. Let's just call her Maria. Maria look good, I'm thinking, I'm clapping cheeks. Okay, go ahead and get what you want.
Yeah, boy.
This girl load the basket up, and I'm seeing, 100 peso, 200. I'm just seeing a small amount of money to me. Man, we get to the register. That shit was high as hell.
Gotcha, bitch.
They're just showing you a simple way like this that they can get you that you have no idea because you're not even thinking right. Now, that happens. Now, I go to the store. I don't even bring a woman with me, but if a woman do come with me to the store, I ain't buying her nothing. She say, but no, you buy it out your own money. No, But that's why I'm telling you this, so this kind of stuff don't happen to you. I spent the gang of money not even knowing it from the jump. So a lot of these women prey on men like this. A lot of the men will prey on men like this. That's how it happened when you first get to an area. I don't care where you at. You got some old bogus tour guide trying to sell you timeshares, or some guy trying to do this. People try to get you. That's how people get finessed. And you can get finessed again by expats, by anybody. But the women gonna be your first line. These are the ones gonna get you, because this is the second way how they get you, man. You're gonna be there, man, and this woman will make you feel like $1,000,000. She's gonna come and she's gonna love bomb the hell out of you.
He ain't lying.
So you're gonna feel like she deserves whatever you're gonna give her. Cause she gonna make you feel good. She's gonna cook for you. She's gonna clean for you. She's gonna baby you. She's gonna pamper you. And that sounds small to us who live in Dominican Republic, who got women and stuff. Yeah, but to a dude working 9 to 5 in the United States, dealing with them quiches and dealing with the stress of the United States, and not saying you don't have some good women in the United States that do that. I rarely had any. But when you go back to the United States, man, you're gonna be thinking about that, about all the stuff Maria did for you. She would treat you like, and look, while you in the Dominican Republic with her, she probably ain't asked you for shit. It's gonna happen when you get home though. And this is with a certain kind of woman. It's not all the women. But boy, those emergencies going to start. They're going to hit you. And this, I'm telling this to Paul as a first-time traveler. If you pick the wrong woman, she's going to hit you. Poppy, you say you love me, but you never give me no money. Something bad going to happen in her life. I don't care if it's the roof, the motor concho done broke something, her phone broke. And they play that phone game hardcore. What they do to you, she won't respond to you for a day or so or whatever, and then she gonna use somebody else's phone and say, oh, Poppy, my phone broke. I'm using my brother or my sister's phone. You need to help me. And you gonna think about them love bombs, and you gonna hear that after 7, ready or not. I give you the moon, the sun, the mountain. I give you the world. You gonna be thinking about how good she made you feel. And all that you reach for, and even more, boy, you gonna go, I climb the highest mountain, you gonna go crazy, and dude, you gonna send them $50 to her, and you gonna feel good, and she gonna tell you how much she appreciates you sending that $50 to her. You're gonna feel so good. Then she gonna hit you a few days later, Poppy, I need this, and boy, she got one on the hook now.
He ain't lying.
Hey, bro, it happens every day. I get this email every day. Ronin, you think she using me? Is she using me?
Oh!
Dude, and I tell dudes, if you don't live in the country, don't have a Dominican girlfriend. You can have friends. You cut that spit off as when you get back to the United States. Hey, I'll deal with you when I come back. This is the ways that you don't get finessed. These are the, because you get finessed by becoming the Western Union Poppy. Dude, you know how many women I know, and I'm not talking about like women with risky professions. I'm talking about regular chicks I know that got American boyfriends. They got Dominican boyfriends. And the Dominican cat, he don't care because you done bought him some Jordans and you done fixed his moto tire. And again, I gotta say, it's not all women, but you just got to be careful. Look, there's something called Maslow's law of hierarchy. And here's where the problems come at. I need to do a whole video on that. I think it's called Maslow. And there's a pyramid. At the bottom of the pyramid, there's the survival mode. And that's where a lot of people abroad are at. This is why men get finessed the most. A lot of women are at this. They just trying to freaking survive. A lot of the dudes in the DR are not help. Now, they got some real thorough cats, but a lot of the dudes, man, they ain't too much help, man. They just hustling themselves. So you become the hustle in a large, large scale of things. So in Maslow's law, a lot of us from the West of America, man, we got a lot more money than we think. You at the top of the pyramid. You up there thinking about love and commitment and all this other things. Wow, a lot of the women's, their mindset is still at the bottom. A lot of the men, their mindset are still at the bottom. They're just trying to survive. They're going from day to day while you at the top. And man, people just see you as a money tree. But when you stay here for long periods of time, you meet the right people. You meet people who are not like that. I'd have met some of the best Dominican people. I will stand by some of these people more than I stand by my own goddamn family. Damn. But it took me a while to meet people like that. I had to spend time with them. But they some of the greatest people I've met. They'll go to bat for me. You know what I'm saying? Again, faster than some of my immediate family. So, but that take time. So how men get finessed, the biggest thing is they moving too fast. They coming in here with that vacation mind, and they falling in love. They running off. And the same thing happens with women. I know women who done got here and got that skanky panky, whatever you call it, they done too. They buying cats motos and the cats bouncing on them, and that happens all over the world. Men got to realize that you're the prize, but being a king, you got to think like a king. You can't start thinking like a peasant. I used to think, real talk, that all men thought like I think. I thought all of us kind of thought alike. That's not true. Like, a lot of men from the United States, man, they're weak. They wasn't raised with their dads. They worship women. They see them as something they're not. sugars and spices and everything nicest, and that becomes a problem. So when you come to date, not just in DR but abroad, you can go to Thailand, you can go to all these places. You come in there with that Western mentality, you're trying to take care of this woman and do this, and I'm gonna cook for you, and I'm gonna do this for you. That woman lose respect for you. That cooch dry up. She don't want another woman. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't lying.
That's her job. You know, your job is to be the man, take care, protect, and provide, and do it like that. So what I advise any man to do that's coming to Dominican Republic, Colombia, and all that, live by yourself. If you're gonna live over here, live by yourself until you got the lay of the land. Make women earn your time. Don't just give them money for no reason. You know what I'm saying? You treat people with respect, they'll treat you with respect, and that's how you won't get finessed. The biggest thing when you visiting, when you go back home, that relationship stop. That's it. You can be cool with people. Stop. Don't let these tour guides, don't let people get you. Join groups like the Passport Cartel. Join my WhatsApp group. We're going to tell you the truth. And, you know, if you accept it, some men don't like to hear the truth. But you'd be surprised how many pillow talking dudes I know, especially brothers. Man, I don't know what them happened to a lot of us, man. You don't know the messages that women have showed me that these dudes send to them. They talk about other men a lot. Man, these cats are so weak behind women. I'm like, dude, these women, there's piles of them. You don't have to be like that. They can't see it. So keep your wits about you. Stay strong, man. Stay moving. That's how you don't get finesse, man. Don't let somebody else's problems become yours. Keep your money in your pocket. You know, nothing wrong with giving the body a little bit. I don't see anything wrong with it, but you don't let people finesse you and drain you dry. So just wanted to say that, man, when you come in, get with the brothers, man. Get with the people. They're going to steer you in the right direction. You're not there to put out emergencies. Just remember that, man. So want to say that, man, join the Blue Book Passport Cartel. Dude, we starting back live streaming coming up. First one come back Saturday. If you got questions, you can bring it to the stream. We out.
Down, down, down. Woo.